Hello, Craig here. We're going to talk about how the Payout Master can be run without a computer and how I calculate the event payouts and things like that. So this is just for one event, and I'm assuming that there's 12 participants. I use that number, and each of them contribute $2. So the purse is going to be $24, and 50% of the participants, 12, get money. So that's 6 people. Okay. Since we're greater than 10 participants, we will have 2 flights for our payback system. Flight 1 gets 60% of the $24, or $14.40, and Flight 2 gets 40% of the $24, which is $9.60. Okay. When we have more participants, like over 21 participants, I go to 3 flights. They get paid 50%, 30%, and 20%. And if you go over 31 right now, I pay back at 4 flights. That's the maximum number that I do. And they get paid 40%, 30%, 20%, and 10% of the purse for all of them. So using my magic sauce calculations, Flight 1 will have 3 people in it. So 6 people get money, 3 in the first flight, 3 in the second flight. Flight 1 has 3 people in it. And so what we're going to do is calculate the position amount. So for each position, like first, second, third position. So what I do is I take 3 plus 2 plus 1. That makes 6. I divide that into the amount of money for that purse, for that flight, which is $14.40, and it comes up to $2.40. That's the position amount. Then I take first place, take $2.40 times 3. That makes $7.20. We'll round it to $7. Second place gets $2.40 times 2, which is $4.80. We round that up to $5. Third place gets $2.40 times 1, $2.40, and we round that to $2. So that's what, in Flight 1, that's the payout, when there's 12 shooters and 2 flights. Flight 2, 3 plus 2 plus 1, 6 people are going to get paid. It just happens to add up to 6. You divide that by or 6 into $9.60, which is what the Flight 2 purse is. That's $1.60 per is the position amount. For the first place, you take $1.60 times 3. Second place is $1.60 times 2. Third place is $1.60 times 1. You come up with $4.80. Round that up to $5. $3.20. Round that to $3, and $1.60 gets to be $2. And that's about it. So with a little simple math, you can calculate how to pay it back. It gets real dicey when you have 13 participants, because I always make it to the shooter's advantage, so I round up. So 13 participants, I'll round that up to 14, which means 7 people get paid in each flight. Well, I round that up to 8, so it's even numbers. So each flight actually gets 4 people get money for each flight. When it goes to 14 shooters, I round, so that's 7 people, I round that up to 8, and then each flight will get 4 people in that. 4 people will get paid in each flight. And I do 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So 4 plus 3 is 7, 8, 9, 10. So I divide 10 into the payout for that particular flight, and then to calculate the position amount. It gets kind of really wild when you start getting 15 and 16 shooters. It's interesting how the same numbers keep popping up. But it's really made for higher numbers of people, like 40, 50, 60, 100, 300. I've done it with 300. You add one person into that, that's a nit. You know, it doesn't matter at all. So anyhow, if you have any questions, shoot me an email. See ya. Bye.